Our change has been rear-wheel drive, getting used to BMW, and just understanding the setup of it to get it handling right.
Is it a big change then, driving a rear-wheel drive?
It's just the characteristics, the difference, even now, sometimes, fall into old habits of front-wheel drive.
Like flowing it when you're doing the back-end steps out.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't do that so bad now, but it's actually getting on the power on the apex of the corner, which you should do in the rear-wheel drive, FP1, that's what I was doing this morning. Until you have to get out and go, okay, let's not do that. You have to think about it, and then it starts to pick into place. But BMW is a great car for the engineering, and I'm sure it helps as far as the team as well as an easier car for us to get to grips with. But then the difficulty is just understanding the setup to really find that window of opportunity to get the car at its best.
Are you looking to continue into 2011 as well?
That's the idea. 2011 is the year that you want to put all this learning curve to some good fruition. Again, that's all dependent on budgets and sponsors and everything else.
Sponsorship looking any better for next year?
It's tough as it is for everybody, but as I say, everybody, you just got to keep your head down and keep trying, keep persisting. Really, it's easy to think there's no money out there. You get a lot of that from a lot of the people you speak to, but ultimately there are companies out there that when you speak to, and then you've got to put on a performance as well as. That's why I'm not too happy about starting with the back of the grid tomorrow. It's starting to go great. Lots of people coming along with, I'm just at the back.
And you've got people like YRC that are putting their touring car in this time as well.
Absolutely.
Fan-funded. That's probably a good way of things going forward as well.
Yeah, again, the attention comes as you start to move forward and make some progress, and that's what we're basically trying to do before the end of the year. Really. So we can just try and edge closer up. As say, on the back of Croft was 12th, Snetterton was disappointed because we fell sort of backwards. Now we're at Silverstone. Let's see what we can do really on our set up from this morning. There's a good feeling going into tomorrow's races really, and I'll put the setup on mine and see how we go. Whether you see some glory or see some dust, one of them.
What are your thoughts on the NGTC regulations as well?
That's going to be interesting. I mean, that engine, it sounds great because it does reduce the overall cost, which is what most independent teams are after. So we're all watching with interest for next year, really, and feel good about this weekend. Again, we'll all be watching very closely to go. Okay, so how does that go? Hopefully it works, because then that really does give a lot of us more options for next year.
Yes, absolutely. The Vectra that's been chosen so far.
Yeah, with the Vectra, but then obviously he's got to see it, hasn't he? So that'll be nice to see how it goes. And then we'll make some decisions as we come to the end of the season and as we start the winter testing.
Yeah. Are you pleased then with your performances, or?
I was up until Croft. I wasn't pleased with Snetterton. I'm not particularly pleased this morning. But hopefully I'm going to be ecstatic tomorrow.
Race days most times.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's all about race days, and that's what we are. That's where our experience counts. We can just hang on to the coattails of the rest, be amongst it, without a shadow of a doubt. We'll be able to get in there and have some something me and Arthur are used to. It's used to mixing it. As yet, we really haven't had too much of the opportunity. My only opportunity was at Croft, but my claim to fame so far is two AAA cars in one lap. So that's I was pretty chuffed with that. Once they were battling, I'm sure they thought, sports to motorsport, they ain't going to have a go, are they? But watch out, get us close, we will have a go, and we can do it cleanly as well as because we've got a fair bit of race with us. So
good luck for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, as I say, either glory or dust.
As long as you have fun in the long way.
It's not much fun going into the dust.
It's not, is it? Well, hopefully it happens sort of nearer the end of the race. At least you have some fun.
Hopefully it happens not at all.
Well, exactly.
So, it should do. Say that's our little bit of a activity over the weekend, and stroll on tomorrow. And if the weather's fine, then carry on a little bit of our testing and development, and hopefully join in with the rest of the pack and have a nice bit of fun racing.
Silverstone a track you enjoy, or?
Yeah, it's a straightforward track. It's sort of four or five corners if you want to turn Luffield into two. But it's pretty straightforward. So I like Silverstone. It's a fantastic facility. Great for the spectators. Plenty of room. Great. Plenty of runoff. Everybody was telling people I managed to find a tire wall.
You've extended the
yeah.
What's the rule with on that as well? Because so Matt Neal and Shedden and a number of drivers were going off the.
Well, Matt Jackson got a warning, didn't he?
Yeah,
He broke the lap
that was for his ride height, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he failed his ride height. Yeah, no, the ruling was you've got to 4 wheels cannot be over the white line over the runoff. Obviously, I had a bird's eye view this morning, and I'm sure people were getting mixed up as to what side of the white line that was. But it'll be interesting. Most top teams are keeping heed of that. But of course, you're going in there hot rather than making a mess of it like I did. Just running wide is probably the easiest thing I should have done, but I was trying to do But so that'll be interesting to see how the racing goes, because tomorrow I'm sure as we all pile in there and for the first few laps, I think every bit of the tarmac is going to be used in true touring car fashion.
Took the words out of my mouth, absolutely. Thanks for coming along anyway.
Yeah, lovely, thank you. Cheers.
Thanks.
You say you're coming next tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we'll come back tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure there'll be loads of people and stuff tomorrow, so we'll try and get back after race 2 and before race 3. Touch wood as long as we don't have any misfortunes, which hopefully we've had them now. So
Were you working on the